welcome. We are here live, day 3 at the NorCal Sports TV basketball camp. I am Lauren Goodman, your favorite commentator and your favorite coach. Me and the crew ready to rock. We're going to wait till we get some jerseys situated and the refs in the right spot, but we are on our 4th games of today. Open, wide open from the tip. Wasserman, Bimmis, excuse me. And it goes back the other way, and Eli Ruiz for 2. Yeah, Eli on the last bucket. Cold Donnie, the cold one is what we call him here. And Bemis, good short corner jumper from him for the Bobcats. And we got a tie game. Cooper out of Clovis. Ruiz, power up, get him in, another 2. Special player right there. He knows how to score, knows how to use his body to get to the basket. Just a ball of joy. Here come McIntosh. He swings to LaCourte. LaCourte finds Coldani. Coldani in the corner. Little hesitation. He got the shake and bake. Short corner floater. Just a little too hard. And if you're wondering, there's a little stoppage here. In the first 30 minutes of the game, there is no pressing. There is no zone. Everything man-to-man, half court for the most part. And then in the last 2 minutes of every game is regulation. So we'll be getting things going. Ruiz tried to get a jumper off. Didn't connect, but Bentz, one of my best rebounders at this level, dumps down, finds Martinez. Jello, one of our favorites here at the camp. Coldani finds a head, looks for McIntosh. McIntosh, little stutter step there, yes, and he travels. And we're going back the other way. Here comes Bentz on the inbound. Ruiz playing point guard for this team. Him and Coach Elijah Allen really connecting. You see a player of similar stature like Ruiz, become fond of him. And that's what him and Coach Eli, it's crazy. Both their names are Eli. Have built a great connection, and you see the defense of the Supersonics. 6-2 game. Luke Bentz fouled on the jump shot, so he's going to go to the free throw line. Excuse me. Luke Reen. I don't know why. Got a lot of siblings out here. Reen. Reen just a little to the right on that last play. Can't connect any of his free throws. Here comes McIntosh. Almost a little stutter step, but he gets it off to Jacobson. Jacobson doesn't line that one up, and here comes Ruiz. Full head of steam. Coming down the left side. Little Euro step through the traffic. Tip deflection, and it stays with the Supersonics. Here comes LaCourte. Full head of steam down, but it gets blocked from the back, and they call a foul. So he's going to go to the free throw line for 2. his first time to the line today. The Corte short. Keep it here with the Bobcats. The Corte tries to get it in. Wasserman, or Bemis, excuse me. Misses the three, but we're going to get a quick timeout here. We'll be right back. All right, and we are back here. If you wonder why we have our media timeouts, we take timeouts so everybody can reconvene, but also, too, so we can get our subs in. I think that's the dopest part about the whole thing. Anderson pulls for jump shot, does not line it up, but, yeah, I think that's the dopest part. Everybody plays. It's a lot of minutes on the clock, so more time than they would typically probably get in their regular game or, summer game or. So, everybody get a little playing time here over at the NCS TV Summer Basketball Camp. And good dime down to Jacobson. Can he be strong enough to keep it? He can, and he's even better. Throw in two for him. Eli Jacobson out of Clovis. Bobcats bring it closer. Reen gets a little out of control, goes off McIntosh's foot or leg, should I say, and it goes back the other way. Here comes Bemis. Nobody stops him. Finds Jacobson down low. Focus, finish, counting for two. Cooper Bemis. And now we got a tie game. Anderson. He's a shooter, so please don't give him too much space. Mason. Back to Reen. Reen thought about giving it to Joel, but he gets a screen. Comes off. Ready to reset. Anderson gets jammed up quick, but they get it out so he doesn't get in trouble and gets it to Mason. Mason back to Anderson. Anderson never really saw a shot he didn't like, so I'm surprised he didn't turn the corner right there and try to get a bucket. Mason, back to Reen. Anderson, good defense here. And it locks him up, jump ball. Where's the possession arrow? It stays here with the Supersonics. Joel, man with the best hair at the camp. Platinum mullet, can't be beat. Anderson drives hard to the line, gets it blocked by Bemis. Oh, they call a foul. And let's see the replay on that last take. Anderson, strong, hard drive. One thing he's really good at is turning the corner. That's how he got to this situation. Just saw it. Doesn't line it in. Second one on target, just can't fall. And we're going to go back the other way. McIntosh, a little off balance right there for the jump shot. And here comes Reen. Just patient. Reen, one of my favorite point guards at this level. Patient, and he goes full speed. Joel thought about it. Good pump fake. Taking care of the basketball here. No mistakes from him. Anderson thought about the drive, but he wanted to get some better spacing. Stripped out of the hands of Joel of Koldani. Koldani, travel. Should have came to a jump stop there, but lost his balance, made him travel. It's going back the other way. Reen. Going against McIntosh. Good D by McIntosh, but the spin cycle gets him lost in traffic. Reen throws it up on the left side. Doesn't connect. Here comes Bimmis. Full head of steam. Finds Koldani. Koldani for three. Not there, but after a little consultation with their coaches, we'll see what adjustments they need to make here on NorCal Sports TV Sports Summer Camp. Here we go. Just under 5 left to go here in the first half. McIntosh said that was a pass to his teammate. Koldani dribbles around the traffic and gets a little pull-up jumper in the middle of the key. Lorenzo, we call him the cold one here. Here comes Ruiz. He's back in. LaCorte, this is what I wanted to see all week so far, the matchup. Ruiz staying with it. He's a good follow of his own shot. Jacobson tries to challenge, but not enough for Mr. Ruiz. Here comes McIntosh. He's a shooting sniper. Nothing yet, but once he gets going, he can score very well. Foul. Great move from him as well. He's another one that comes and work out with us in the morning. McIntosh getting to the free throw line for 2. Good on the first.
learn that umbrella? I had umbrellas. I didn't bring them this time. I had umbrellas. And he was sitting over there in the damn sun. Here you go, bro.
LaCourte snatches an offensive rebound and count him for two. All net. Ruiz tried to dribble through traffic, gets it tipped out of bounds, and it's going back the other way. The ball, I think, went downstairs. We have two sides here at the camp, and the ball rolled all the way to the other side of the courts. But we're back in play. Here we go, Cole Donnie. We call him the cold one because he's shifty and he loves to get a bucket. Hear it? Can he line it in? No, a little windy. Blows it out of the water, but here comes LaCourte. Can't line it up either, but who's there to get the rebound? The cold one. Mr. Cole Donnie out of Lodi. Ruiz, Hezzy gets the left-hand drive. Jacobson just gets out the way, and he scores another two. Good cut by Jacobson, and way to compose himself and gather right there. If he would have probably rushed, might have got a foul, might have made it, might have not, but gathered himself up, composed, and then got the bump, and now they're going to be taking it on the baseline side. Here comes Cole Donnie on the inbound. Hits McIntosh. McIntosh almost got ready for the shot. Yep, I thought it was coming. Little threat, but he couldn't gather it there. Cole Donnie thought about McIntosh, faked everybody out, went back to the rim, got his own rebound. Can he get it on the second try? No, it's going the other way. Here comes Ruiz. Cole Donnie stops him in transition. He knows he is one of the best scorers on this Supersonics team, so you got to keep him in front. Back to Joel. Joel off the glass, accounting for two. Coach Jay, where you at? Your boy got his first buckets in the ball game. Man with the master plan and the master mullet. Knocked down the short corner jumper.
15 seconds.
Here comes Ruiz. Will he get a last shot opportunity?
10, 9, 8.
McIntosh picks up.
6, 5.
Double team. Can't happen.
2, 1.
Can he hit? Counted for three! And he said, I'm a sniper, no sniping. But he had to get one off. After our first half of play, we got a 15-13 game. We'll see you guys after the half.
Turn up
And we are back. Trying to get the camera situated, trying to get all the players situated, but we are here in place. Ruiz starting the second half, coming down the left side. You know it's trouble when he goes left. But he doesn't line that one in. Here comes McIntosh. Want to see him shoot a little more. The boy got a shot that's like butter. See how he's being aggressive here? I like how he changes speed, goes to the floater. Just can't connect that one. Here comes Ruiz. Everybody's going to be on him. Oh, he thinks about it. Good change up. Stop. No pop there. And it's going in the other way. Want to see him make a couple more rotations. Get his team involved. Wasserman. Good move right there. Haven't really had to say his name much today. He's usually the rebound guy, the defense guy. Anderson. Quick thought. Throws it up and gets him too. Quick thinking by Mr. Anderson. Angel Camp, that's where he's from. Lane Anderson. McIntosh, high screen, doesn't use it. But he gets across. Stop, step back, jump shot, high. Anderson, great defense there, getting the rebound. Here he come pushing. Stop behind the back on the dimey. Ruiz thought about it, pulls it back. They left Bentz open. And Luke is definitely a shooter. Excuse me, Rain. Shooter, Mr. Luke. Drop down to Jacobson. That was a good pass. Jacobson is always in the right place at the right time. Eli for two. Here comes Ruiz. Little in and out. Gets past LaCourte. They switch. Here comes Bemis. They switch back. Ruiz gets to the left side. Gets it off the glass high for two. McIntosh. Want him to be aggressive. He was just a couple plays ago. Let's see if he returns the aggression. Got a wide open kick to Bemis in the corner. One dribble jumper. Just short. Jello finds his literally taller twin. Ruiz, pro hop, goes to the right. Get it off the glass as Ruiz puts on a little shake and bake show for the Supersonics. $17 for Mr. Ruiz. LaCourte, not in his offensive rhythm as he usually is. Good showing yesterday. Dominant performance from him. Here we go. Ruiz on the up dribble. Goes behind the back pass. McIntosh. Kick it to Jello. Jello for three. Count it, baby! Jello puts a three-piece in his pocket and goes back on defense. Good drive and kick. For probably one of the shortest players out of Modesto here at the camp. That's Mr. Angelo Oliva Martinez. They call him Jello. My favorite camper. Can he go 2 for 2? Good hesitation, float. Oh, good move there. Just couldn't connect it. And again, like I said, a lot of these NBA guys, the G League guys, they're the ones that's coming to our 6 a.m. practice, so you see them getting better over time. Reen, try to get the jumper in, just not there. He's another one really offensively savvy. Struggling a little bit today. Good defense, though. Almost takes it away. McIntosh sticks with it. And they call a foul on Reen. Little frustration setting in for the young fella. But we're going to go to the free throw line with McIntosh. 1 for 2 so far. Let's see how he can line these two up. McIntosh good on the first. And this is Brendan McIntosh out of Shafter.
Timeout.
Good on the second. We're going to take a short break here. We got a 24-17 ball game in the NBA division here on NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. And we are back. 12 minutes here left in the second half. Here we go. Reen on the inbound. Let's see if he gets a little adjustment here as he moves to the point guard position. I like him a little bit better at point. Good change of direction, trying to get his defender off balance, but he doesn't line up with Jello, and he throws a turnover. McIntosh, see if he can take it coast to coast. Can't connect. Good defense by Reen, and he's bringing it back the other way. Anderson playing the wing now. Good steal by Wasserman, and that's what I was looking for. He is the defensive guy, the utility guy, finally getting in there and making some defensive stops. LaCourte tries to shoot it, but he can't finish on the first. Good on the second. Reen, and I like to see him get an on-ball screen or something. Nobody guarding Anderson right now. I don't think he sees it. Tries to get the right-hand drive, but not successful. Here comes Jello, little cross back between the legs. Said, get out my way. Mason gets a shot up from the short corner. I like that shot for him too. McIntosh, can he follow it down? He throws it back to LaCourte. Put it on the glass for two. Isaiah LaCourte out of Oakdale. He can score, and at a high clip. So it's one person we don't want to see get started. Cut back door for Jello. Count it for two. Jello is balling right now. Mr. Martinez tack him in for 5. Cole Donnie, little shake and bake between the legs. Gets to the middle of the key, but he doesn't like what he sees. He throws a no-look pass to Wasserman, and he throws it off the glass for 2. Grant Wasserman. You got 2 open offensive people right here. Anderson, nobody guards him, pulls the trigger, just short. Bemis pushes it in transition to Wasserman, back to McIntosh. 3 ball, count it! The bank is open, baby, and they are good for 3. McIntosh, told you the kid can shoot. Give him an opportunity, he'll get you back in the ball game. High screen from Reen for Jello. Back to Anderson, strong drive down the right side. Sade goes back the other way. Bemis pushing transition. Finds Kodani. Kodani drops another dime to Wasserman. Back to Bemis, and that was some great ball rotation. Cooper, our guy out of Clovis, 6 points, in this game. Green, low behind the back against McIntosh. Picks his dribble up early, but he finds Anderson. Anderson got to get out the corner. Reen, shot, short. Got a shoe tie. And now we're back. Cole Donnie. Little shake left, little shake back to the left. Float game. Count him for two. Lorenzo Cole Donnie for two. Jello. A lot more confidence in this game. Love to see it. Gets it over to Mason. Mason pulls the trigger. Not on target. Wasserman. Push in transition. Nobody stops him, but he finds a McIntosh who almost traveled there, but they let it go. Cole Donnie with the offensive rebound. Step back. Loaded. LaCourte with the short rebound, but he cannot complete the putback. Here comes Reen. Anderson thought about the jumper. Gets it tipped out, and that's a foul. And we're going to take a short break here at the NorCal Sports TV Basketball Summer Camp Live 2025. We are back. Sideline entry for this is Supersonics on the inbound in orange. This will be our last break before the 2-minute mark. Ruiz comes in, floater over the top, count him for two. Told y'all, man, the young man, he's going to fill the stat box up every time he plays. Joel, good defense on LaCourte. LaCourte sees the traffic, pulls it back, turns his shoulder, gets under the rim, and gets a floater for two. That would be Isaiah LaCourte. Count him for 8. Ruiz. Fancy spin, but he keeps the dribble. Spin cycle again. Pro hop. Counted him again for two. The boy is on fire. Nobody stopping him at this point, or nobody getting in the way of that. Very orchestrated, very calculated offense, but Cole Donnie tries to splash in his face. LaCourte, rebound, pulls the trigger, not lined up. Joel on the rebound. Back to Ruiz. Ruiz pushing transition in and out on the left-hand side. Little Euro step flare, fling it up. Not there. Gets his own rebound. Tries to find somebody else in orange, but he resets. In and out on Jacobson, and he gets to the rim. 4-2. Line him up. Good on the first, nothing but net. And like I said earlier, you know, coaching the camp, running the camp, getting to eat with them, getting to hang out with them. you get to know the kids more. Get to have fun with them. Y'all know Coach Goody loved the kids. Ruiz is another one. And he came up to me and I told him what he need to work on is free throws. So he lock it in, knocking his free throws down, going right. Again, the biggest part for me is being coachable. Be coachable, and the best blessing being at this camp is all the kids are really locked in and they want to get better and they're extremely coachable. One of them is this kid right here on offense, Koldani, the mix master, the cold one. Drops a dime to Wasserman, and he gets another 2. Wasserman waking up on his offensive side, but I told you, Mr. Grant, he going to get it going with his defense, with his rebounding, setting good screens, making the right passes, and he slashes. He does not need the basketball to necessarily score. Ruiz down the lane again. Rattles in and out. He sticks with it, and he gets it back. LaCourte, punch out from the back. Here he comes. Full head of steam down the lane, and he gets fouled by Ruiz. LaCourte going to the line. Mr. Isaiah.
Multiple opportunities, but not enough gas in the tank to make the comeback. This GV game ends with the Crews taking another victory, and the Mad Ants fall for the second time today. For NorCal Sports TV, Southern Basketball Team.
Free throws lined up for LaCourte.
Glad y'all got to see me. Y'all have a good rest of the week.
No, he's going home. He's done. He's going home. Yeah, that's all he needs.
Rattles in and out, but Jacobson with the big rebound and the big put back for 2. Eli Jacobson. Ruiz. Travel, too many steps there. And here goes Cole Donnie. Switch up a little bit. Different little look for this Bobcat team. In and out. Twain. Shot. On alignment. But who's there? Jacobson. Eli Jacobson for another 2. He has 8 in this game. Ruiz, spin cycle. Step through left. Count it! Are we going on the floor? And I'm going on the floor. Push there. Oh, they give him an and 1 for Mr. Ruiz.
Timeout! Timeout!
Pull for 3. Off. But we got to reconvene. See you soon back here at the NorCal Sports TV Basketball Summer Camp. We are back. McIntosh, final rotations in, and we'll see what each team can do. It's our 2-minute regulation rules, so everything goes. You can pick up full court, double team press, all those things. Cole Donnie for 3, can't line it in, but who got the rebound? Wasserman. LaCourte snaps one, goes the other way, so we're going to be coming back this way towards us.
So it's like, so I decided to go 4 and 4, but the big dude never leaves because he never leaves the game. So I can never go on a run.
So why didn't they so?
Here comes Ruiz. Full head of steam. Low flare, low flash, too much sauce on that one. It goes over. LaCourte picks up the basketball. He's pushing the full head of transition. 4-point game, and they call a foul late. LaCourte
And I told him, like, it's not, you're not the reason we lost. We was free throw, it's one guy scoring. Like, we played
We got a couple minutes.
but the kids were like, it's hot, it's kind of like, I get it, but we played slow.
LaCourte for 2. Good on both. Oh, it's 1 and 1.
2 minutes.
He's 42. He's just, his knees hurt. He's told me, he's like, my knees hurt, coach. I'm like, all right, you got that big dude.
Wasserman try to fight for the rebound. Ruiz takes it away, gets congested, and it goes back the other way. Cole Donnie just throws it up for Bemis. Good smart play. He didn't keep it close so somebody could steal it or tip it or take it away. Threw it to the furthest man. Again, I'm trying to tell you, this Lorenzo Coldani, you've heard his name somewhere else. You've heard the family and the team. Hey, he's a baller. Very high IQ. Ruiz trying to figure out a way to keep his team alive. Pushed in the chest.
Is that the one down here? Yeah.
He's like, I'm like, bro, like, don't ask me. Play basketball. But the guy's like, so slow right now. I'm like, you don't say, dude. We're not running. All right, where's Charles?
All right, Charles, you ready?
Shooting 2 free throws from Mr. Eli Ruiz.
When you go down there, tell Noel we're starting right now. All right, we're ready. No.
You ain't gonna get all that till tomorrow.
You're not getting anything.
Minute and 5.
It's like I'm producing income.
Good putback by Reen.
Like, all right, we're gonna give you some with the points tomorrow.
Do you want to see that?
LaCourte takes it coast to coast, and he gets 2 more on his point total for the afternoon. Ruiz gets in a scramble with Cole Donnie, and he takes it away. And that might be all she wrote. No need to rush if you're the Bobcats, but it gets tipped away. Wasserman gets it back. McIntosh thought about it. Bemis, he'll get a short corner jumper, but it rattles in and out. Wasserman, power dribbles, it steps on the line, and it's going the other way. Wasserman for 3. Not quite.
10 seconds.
Possession arrow stays white with the Bobcats.
9, 8, 7, 6, 3, 2.
Goes off the foot of Anderson, but that's going to be the ball game. Bobcats 41, Supersonics 34. That completes our game for game 3 over here on game court 2. I am Lauren Goodman. Shout out to my producer Avery and all my camera people who make our shots look amazing. We'll see you in the next one. Toodles.